Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. If you've been here for a while, I appreciate you so much. And if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you as well. Today's reading is going to be for summer solstice. We're going to be doing elemental readings. So you'll want to find the one that associates with you and your sun, moon, or rising sign. We are going to divide them by your element. And this will pertain to however it lands in your chart. So if one does not fit with you with your sun sign, maybe check out your moon or your rising or somewhere else that it falls in your chart. So if that sounds good to you, we are going to jump right in. Thank you for joining me. Fire signs. This is your reading for summer solstice. So if your sun, moon, or rising falls under the sign of Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, this is your reading. You may also cross watch, and you may also find that this reading relates to you if you have your birth chart falling in other fire signs elsewhere. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Check out one of the other ones. They may, resonate with you a little more deeply. But let's jump right in. We are going to see what's going on for this summer solstice. And this falls in North America where I am between June 21st and I believe it's September 21st or 22nd. So it might be different for different places of the world as well. Okay, so we're going to get a spread here. We're going to ask a few questions, get some answers, and we'll jump right in. So the first question for our fire signs is, what behavior can I change to move forward? So for fire signs, please, what behavior? All right, the 10 of Cups. Wow. I'm very much getting that this is the belief that you can be happy, right? That you deserve happiness. This feels like a mindset. I'm smiling as I'm saying this because we have 10 of Cups. Wow, this is such beautiful, happy energy. I'm getting that some of you just may need to be reminded of that. Okay, that was an easy first one. Okay, what do we need to let go of in order to take the next step? What do we need to let go of in order to take the next step? All right. We need rest. We need rest and rejuvenation. This feels very similar to some of the other readings, so you may resonate with those as well. Some of us are not resting when we need to. I don't know how many of you are just kind of going. Letting go of... This is an interesting message because it differs from how this sort of similar energy came up in another reading. Some of you work better alone. So rather than collaborating with someone at this time, potentially you might do better alone. That's so funny because in some of the other readings, we got the opposite message, which is, hey, there's people that want to collaborate with you, work with them, But fire signs, I'm getting the opposite. I'm getting that you might work better alone. Maybe you are getting people that are coming forward and saying they want to work with you, but the message that's coming through here is they might drag your energy down. They might just come in to take credit for all your work, okay? Maybe some of you have already experienced this. I have definitely been in that situation. It's like group projects, right? Maybe you're the one doing all the work and someone else is taking credit for everything. Okay. So get your rest and rejuvenation. You might do better alone in some endeavor. What obstacles should you be aware of? What obstacles should you be aware of? This one? Right. Yeah. It's almost exactly like what I just said. So, Page of Wands here is you have something inside of you that wants to come out, and it's like a passionate, let's go for it energy. And your obstacle might be that you feel you have to collaborate with someone to accomplish something, but Spirit's telling you you don't. You can do this on your own. Whatever idea that you have that's within you wanting to come out, it's your own idea. So, working with someone else at this time might not be your best option. Don't be afraid to do something alone. That's also what I'm getting here. Now, on the flip side of the coin of that, I'm getting also that, like, let's just say in a job setting or something like that, you're being forced to work in a group or in some collaboration with someone else. Don't let someone else take the credit for your work. That's what I'm getting here. There's a movie like that. I cannot think off the top of my head of whatever it is, but it was like there was this boss that always took the credit of the employee's work. Like, hey, I need this. Okay, great, thanks, and then goes and presents it as his own idea. I have no idea what movie that is, but that's what I'm being drawn to here. So maybe there's some energy here where you're needing to collaborate with somebody and it's not your choice, but your ideas are great, and don't let someone else steal your ideas. Okay. Next question. What or who can help you to stay focused? What or who can help you stay focused? King of Pentacles. This could be a masculine energy, earth sign, potentially. Could be somebody that's good with finances. So maybe there's something here, and again, this could also be some internal energy within yourself. It doesn't have to be external. This could be more utilizing your masculine energy to get what it is you need. Maybe you don't need this job where you have to collaborate with others and people take your credit. Maybe you are better on your own. Like you have so much more potential to make money on your own. Like you've already mastered whatever it is that's going on here. And so you might just be better off with this idea on your own. Page of Cups. Pour that love into yourself. Okay. Last question. How might things differ if you make these changes? The Chariot. Yes, you're going to move forward. You're absolutely going to move forward. And look, we have the sun here. Beautiful energy here. It's like you may have been put in situations in the past where you weren't taking this time to yourself, or maybe even realizing this beautiful energy that you exude, or this I'm trying to think of how to word this, like how you contribute to things. Like I'm getting that you're the one that comes up with the ideas, and a lot of the energy in projects are yours. Like it's giving me like Destiny's Child, Beyonce energy. Like, not to say that any of those women are good by themselves, but like Beyonce was the star. And she knew that. And so she went out on her own and she became an even bigger star than she did in the group. So this is the energy that I'm getting here. It's like you are this bright, shiny star in this group of other people, and they might be making you feel or think that your ideas are not good, or that I don't know what they're making you think or feel here, but you are going to do not only just fine on your own if you break off of this group, but you're going to excel. Like, you're going to be like amazing. You don't need a group dynamic to shine bright like the sun here. So let's just say you work for a company and they do something, whatever they do. But there's also a variation of this job where you could become like an independent seller or contractor or something like that. Spirit's telling me right now that you have everything that you need to be able to do this on your own. And that by working in this group dynamic, it's not conducive to your growth. In fact, it feels like it's hindering your growth. And again, going back here to this 10 of Cups, you deserve to be happy. You have to believe that within yourself. So find the balance that you need within yourself to kind of break out of whatever is going on here. Like the herd mentality. Is that what it's called? The group herd mentality. You don't need a group dynamic to thrive. You're gonna thrive better once you go off on your own and you see how your energy exudes from you and brings you the money that you've been looking for. Again, maybe in jobs they're not paying you enough either. It's like they're taking all your resources, your money, and paying you not nearly enough what you're worth. Once you go break out of this and go on your own as like the independent, like way more money is going to come to you. And they know that. That might be why they're trying to make you believe that what you're offering is not sufficient or not good or whatever, yet they're stealing your ideas. So I don't know who that message is going to relate to. I keep going with a job here. This could be a friendship group too. Maybe you've had like a long-standing group of friends and it's time to leave that circle of friends because they're not supporting you. They're not supporting your growth. Maybe you're not happy there anymore. Okay, let's move on. Let's get some more cards, please, for our fire signs for the summer solstice. Thank you. We have Sun Wheel. Make sure to catch your breath. You are in for an unexpected journey. Okay, so this is the rest and rejuvenation card. I love that. And I'm getting this unexpected journey is you realizing all that you have to offer and then going for it. Okay, what else do we have? Thank you. We have farmer's market. Remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness. Choose wisely and intentionally. All right. So for some of you, the reason that you've been in this, whatever this is for you, is a mindset situation. Like some of you have been led to believe that this is like the American dream, or that this is the look of abundance, right? But in reality, it's not serving you. Like maybe you got into this and it's helped you grow up to this point, but it's like that's over with. That's what I'm getting here, is that cycle has ended and there's no growth occurring here anymore. So maybe this company or whatever, this group of friends, whatever this was to you, has taught you a lot up to this point, but you have reached the end. There's no more growth. And there's no more learning that's occurring here. So it's time to break off and to do your own thing. All right, we have Heather. You are worthy, my dear. Silence the noise that strips you of your peace. The bottom of the deck, we have Horse. Unsure of how to break out of your cage. Spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, let's read on these. So the first one is Sun Wheel, number 42. So I just had to take a sip of water, and I was grabbing the book to find the page, and I just grabbed the top tarot card to put in as a bookmark, and we got the 10 of Swords. Yes, you have completed this cycle. Like, there's nowhere to go from here but up. So that is your sign. Okay? So this is movement, adventure, and taking action. Be prepared. The presence of the sun wheel in a reading means things are about to speed up. You can expect a shift in movement in any number of ways. A project suddenly gaining significant traction, finding yourself on an adventure halfway across the world, a whirlwind, romance, or even the sudden urge to get up and move your physical body. This type of dynamic energy is exciting and generally stimulates positive outcomes. But change can be overwhelming, even good changes. So be sure to take time to catch your breath and plant your feet firmly on the ground. This is a sign to take action and to get the ball rolling. It is a very good indication of success if you're willing to act quickly. Even small steps taken at this time can stimulate significant leaps. Just be sure that you know what you want before making any moves, as you don't want to find yourself with a plethora of opportunities only to realize you don't actually know where you're headed. The energy of the sun wheel is quick to come and quick to go, so don't waste it with indecision. Wow. Okay. So you might get some sort of opportunity to leave some situation and to go off on your own. Like maybe someone sees your potential and says, hey, I'd really like you to do this for me, or work over here, or I'd like to hire you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if that's something that you want, then Spirit's saying go for it and be bold in your movements and to go quickly. All right, let's get to the next one, which is number 9, Farmer's Market. This is abundance of choices, farm to table, which is source to spirit. There is something magical about seasonal eating and living farm to table. Food is never fresher than when it's pulled directly from the earth. Sadly, many of us do not have access to our own gardens, but fortunately, farmers markets are becoming more common as people seek to return to a slower way of living. Each market offers far more than your traditional grocery store, from heirloom varieties to unique hybrids created by knowledgeable farmers. There are many paths for your question or situation, but not all paths will lead to success. Each option offers a different flavor and may prove to be something that you don't enjoy. Choose carefully. Being mindful that the option that appears to be perfect may be hiding something underneath, such as a perfectly formed tomato with a worm inside. When you are faced with an overwhelming amount of choices, lean on your higher self to guide you to the right answer. Your spirit is connected to Source, God the Greater, intelligence, or any other name that you use to identify the divine. The answer is always available to you, but sometimes your ego attempts to rationalize choices that should be made from your heart and soul. You may wish to spend time in meditation or communing with the earth in stillness for more guidance, or consider using the farmer's market spread in the Litha card to expand awareness. Okay, let's get into the next one, which is Heather. This same card came up in one of the other readings. So this is peace of mind, protection of dreams, and worthy of admiration. Rest easy, my dear. Your dreams are protected. You may have felt worried that your plans have been foiled or that a recent bout of competition is going to derail your success. There is no cause to fear this recent attack because although annoying, it is confirmation that you are worthy of admiration, and those attempting to defeat you are projecting their own insecurities and fears that your light will dim theirs. Pay no attention to the noise unless they are absolutely negative. You may have to stand up for yourself here, but otherwise, much of what you are experiencing is a lot of bark and no bite. Do not let anyone else's criticism plant doubt in you. You have worked so hard. Keep your mind trained on your vision, establish boundaries, and remember that you have gotten yourself this far and you can go as far as you dare. If you are experiencing doubts, you can always try on someone's comments to see if they hold any truth. To do so is a healthy form of self-awareness, as long as you do it with honesty. It's for some reason you do find a criticism to be true, know that it is well within your ability to confront and overcome any shortcomings. All people have faults, but that doesn't mean those faults have to prevent you from achieving your goals. Thank the naysayers for bringing this to your attention, and then do what you do best, which is evolve. All right, I am going to look a little bit here and see if there's anything useful. So this is freedom, regality, confidence, and strength. So this is a reminder of horses and how they're meant to be wild and free. So it says this is a sign that your spirit is broken, or it could be, or that you have lost your sense of regality and strength. You may feel stuck, stagnant, bored, or stuck in a rut, unsure of how to break out of your cage to find more passion and excitement. Dig deep and reconnect with your sense of freedom. All right, so you are meant to break free, and because the Chariot's here, it's saying that you're going to. Whether you do it now or later or whenever it's best for you, that's your choice, it's your journey. All right, we're going to get into this last deck, which is a new deck that I just got. It's Visions of the Soul. These are meditation and portal cards. So I want you to look at these cards, and it's going to activate some sort of portal within you. You can use it right prior to a meditation. I am going to put this in the thumbnail for you for your fire signs, and you can use it whenever you need to. So let's get one Visions of the Soul card for our fire signs, please. This one. We have regeneration. How beautiful. I love those colors. So there is something that we are regenerating right now. We do have the Four of Swords here. Bottom of the deck is throat chakra. So this might mean that we need to speak up about something. And again, maybe it's the feeling of, however you feel when someone's stealing your ideas. All right, so this is regeneration, recovery, renewal, reawakening, and new energy. Use this portal to begin a process of regeneration of the physical and energetic worlds, within and without. It enables you to connect to the essence of Source from which all of life originates. The original blueprint of creation exists in the spark from which all life emerged. Source, the origin of life, retains this spark, this blueprint, and it is expressed through new life, new growth. You are able to access this spark in order to recover your original essence. Through pollution, whether energetic or physical, this essence becomes dull. The same applies for your outer world. All of the natural and man-made world, they too become dull. Connect to Source through this portal to be guided in ways that you can begin to clear and regenerate this dull energy in you and around you, transmuting and transforming it into new energy. Through a genuine heartfelt desire to renew all of life that has been touched by this dullness, you will be shown ways to activate renewal. You have a declaration of intent. I return to Source energy to renew and awaken the perfection that is me and all of life. All right. beautiful reading, fire signs. So, again, happy summer solstice. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Make sure you're filling your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.